I am still buzzing. Monday Night Raw, Mr. Money in the Bank, Big E cashes in, new WWE champion. I just got goosebumps saying it again. I lived through it. I want to get your thoughts first before I give you mine.
Well, look, we talked months ago when we talked about who would be the next guy, and we both said Big E. It's Big E, and getting to know the man, the person, what it means to him, the passion, that is what I think will grab the attention of anyone, is just the man who is Big E. And when he won the title and the crowd and then Kofi and then Woods in the story, I jumped off my couch. You kind of knew it was going to happen because he had the whole tease, I'm cashing in tonight. So one way or another, he's a man of his word. But when he did,
it's happening! And here comes Big E! Mr. Money in the Bank is cashing it in right now!
all the feels, all the goosebumps came through, and this is going to be an amazing ride with one of the guys that's up there in terms of respect level that I have in the WWE.
Without a doubt, one of the most beloved people in the WWE universe, from all of the guys in the locker room to the crew. I challenge you to find a better human being. I've gushed on and on about Big E. If my producers would be so inclined, I'm sure they can find the clip of where I made the proclamation here in the infancy of After the Bell that Big E was going to be world champion sooner than later.
And you heard it here first from Corey Graves on After the Bell. This should be the opportunity for Big E's big singles breakout performance. Big E has got future WWE or Universal Champion written all over him.
Took a little longer than I predicted, but it happened. But for me, what stood out was the emotion.
Yeah.
I've come onto this show every week for the past several months and gushed about Bobby Lashley and everything that the Almighty has done as WWE champion, and I've loved every second of it. I am praying for my own entertainment's sake that Bobby Lashley and Big E is not over with the new champion. But in that moment, I was sitting ringside, and it happened. And the referee counted 3, and it was a tangible feeling. Seeing Woods and Kofi make a beeline from backstage to hit the ring and seeing the look on Big E's face. You and I both have been lucky enough to know Big E. Myself, since I joined FCW many moons ago, I was asked to be in the 24 that they did for Big E for WWE Network. There are few people I hold in higher regard in life than I do Big E. Big E is an unbelievable human being, and seeing the emotion on his face, I looked at Big E because I was about 6 feet away from him, and he was taking it all in. He sat on the apron, and he was looking around. And they always tell you that the moments like that, if you blink, you miss them. And I hope for E's sake he was able to take in and absorb the energy from the TD Garden in Boston, the energy from everybody around the world that was celebrating his big moment. It was absolutely electric. It was such a cool moment. Once we were done broadcasting, I got to have a moment with E, got to hug him at ringside and celebrate with my friend for a moment. And then he was off on the Champions Tour, running around and hugging everybody at ringside and really taking in the moment. And I just, to me, on a personal level, take cynical, sarcastic Corey Graves on TV every week, what I do, what I enjoy doing, who I am at my core. Strip all that away for a moment. I could not be any more proud of Big E, my friend, the man, the competitor, has reached the top of the mountain and has had to outwork everybody along the way. I think it's an awesome new day for WWE, for Monday Night Raw, for the WWE Championship. Pun heavily intended.
You can't really, top what you just said about, that moment. I will share a story. Wade Barrett reached out to me and goes, man, there's no one more deserving, because Wade remembers day one with Big E. And I think that tells a lot about a person, is when people remember day one. I've seen what you've had to do. I know what he had to go through. I know the behind the scenes stuff. I've had a lot of fun with him. I haven't had to see the downtimes for Big E, as I'm sure you did or Wade did in the come up. But during my time getting to know him, he never had a smile on his face. He never once had an excuse. He continued to bust his ass. And then even when he won Money in the Bank or won how many tag team titles or the Intercontinental Championship and had WrestleManias, my work isn't done. My work is not over. I haven't reached the top. And he is, in my belief, now that he's there, is going to say, my work still isn't over. It's only
just
begun.
beginning. Yes,
And
sir.
that's the mentality that he has, not the character,
The man.
The man.
Yes.
That's who he is. You always say to the core. That's who he is at his core. What you see is what you get. And the genuine smile, the genuine love. I go back to complaining. I am as guilty as anyone. Damn it, we got to get up at what time to catch a flight? Man, he never once has a negative thing to say. And that's the type of passion, that's the type of flag bearer. You think about the year since the pandemic, dude. Drew McIntyre, Bobby Lashley, Big E, all three guys that are very deserving to wave the flag, wave the banner. Roman Reigns as well of this company. And I can't wait to see what he does. All rivalries and matches aside, I can't wait to see how he takes this opportunity now and runs with it, because I know he's going to make the most of it.
No doubt
That's
in
what
my
excites
mind.
me.
I trust. In the same way I was a fan of what Bobby Lashley did as the almighty WWE champion, I also trust Big E to steer the ship of Monday Night Raw in the foreseeable future. And there's a draft coming up, so God only knows what everything's going to look like October 1st, because as history has taught us.
Expect the unexpected.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
Like what you hear? Catch full episodes of After the Bell on Spotify. Follow us now and never miss an episode.